Good evening. Good evening. How's everyone doing after that Thanksgiving dinner? Tonight, join us with another episode of Ladies of Posh Chicago. And you have Kia Sharice,
Kalisha, Dion, hello.
Jan Lynn.
and we're here with IntellectualRadio.com, iHeartRadio. Thanks for joining us. And Thanksgiving, how was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Beautiful.
Are you still full?
Yes.
Did you overeat?
I'm still hungry.
You know what? That's just greedy. That's greedy. Jan, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great.
Great.
Yes, I'm still full.
Great. Okay, well, long as everyone's Thanksgiving is going well, I guess I'm bothered by so many deaths, sudden deaths that's been going on in the last just month alone. You know, I've encountered 4 at least in the last couple of weeks, and that's quite saddening. But you know, I'm gonna stick in the spirit, you know, of the holidays and try to work it out. But I do want to start off by mentioning that Ladies of Posh Chicago will be sponsoring a family for Christmas.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to one family. You know, we're going to choose a family, and we'd like for you to email us if you know a family that's having hard times, a family that is running into an incident or a situation right now with the holidays and really can't provide for their children. And we're talking children, and we don't want no 50-year-olds in emailing us talking about they need a new pair of leather snakeskins. Okay,
or some house shoes.
and that ain't gonna happen. So cut it out while you're ahead. But we're looking for needy families. And if you know a family or if yourself are interested, you can email us at Ladies of Posh Chicago. And it's ladies, it's LADIES of OF Posh, POSH, Chicago. Ladies of Posh Chicago, please give us an email with your story. We will be inviting you to the show, but we are looking to sponsor a family with children. Maybe a single mom, or maybe someone that lost their job just recently that have children. Email us, let us know your story, and we're looking forward to helping you. Ladies of Posh Chicago at gmail.com. And so, ladies, since we changed our segments from Thursdays, so now we will be on Sundays at 8 p.m. So please look out to join us on Sundays at 8 p.m. We changed our time. It's getting cold outside, so we didn't want to be out as late as 11 o'clock in Chicago. For you that heard of what Chicago consists of after 9 o'clock p.m. We're not trying to be out there like that. Okay, so we're on Sundays at 8 p.m. Please join us. So, Janice, did you spend any good quality time with a great young handsome Prince Charming for Thanksgiving?
Not for Thanksgiving, but maybe pre.
Okay.
Actually, I was supposed to be introducing a friend to the family, but I kind of got nervous and backed out of it.
Okay.
Not ready yet.
You guys better tune in. Y'all just don't know. Janice is beautiful.
And single.
Single.
And she has it all the way together.
Yes.
All the way together. How about you, Dion? Any Mr. Rights cook for you for Thanksgiving?
Absolutely not. Just my mom.
So you didn't get any handsome Thanksgiving dinner?
No,
handsome turkeys?
No, nothing. I'm still waiting, guys.
Kalisha, did you get a handsome turkey?
Nope, not at all.
Okay, so no handsome turkey, no jive turkeys, just no turkeys
I made
at
my
all.
own turkey.
We just got a bunch of dry dressing, no turkey, huh? Okay, I see how you feel. Hey, Irene, welcome to the show. Sundays. Everyone, welcome Irene.
Hey, lady.
Irene, we heard that you had a good turkey dinner for Thanksgiving. Is that true?
Oh, it was really good.
At least someone got some turkey.
Yeah, turkey and some other things.
Well, congratulations.
Oh goodness, that's
I'm
funny.
actually able to go home and meet the family.
Oh.
Beautiful thing, right?
You guys better step up. Irie is almost off the market. She meeting the mama.
Uh-oh. Well, I can't wait till he come
The
meet
daddy.
our family.
Right.
One day, one day.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm glad everyone enjoyed their time off. Hopefully everyone had a vacation. And so last week we were joined, we were, I guess, and we had a insightful, fulfilling conversation. And I thought that it was quite intriguing to get input from the men's point of view. And so I read the comments, and thank you for the overwhelming response that we got last week. We got over 1,800 views. We appreciate that.
Yes,
shared by the most popular and common guys in the industry. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And, I was reading through the comments, and one of the comments that I had read was from a young lady, and she made mention, you guys held your own, and you should have talked about all the no good women out there. I don't date no good women, so I'm not familiar in that area. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about the no good women because my circle are full of beauties that take care of their responsibilities. And is it really my job to sit here and down and display and next woman?
Absolutely not. We are a sisterhood, and that's why we're all sitting here.
Right. I don't understand it. And why would she want to hear a panel of young, intelligent women belittle the next female or woman? That's just ridiculous. Women bashing. Why would you even think to say, you should have talked about all the no good women? I mean, really? You're a woman yourself. Why would you want to talk about the no good women or belittle and bash women? We're trying to stick together here, and it's already a problem because we don't give the next woman a pat on the back and say, hey girl, you look good. Those shoes are nice and you're looking good today. What happened to the compliments?
Or each one
uplifting women.
Another
woman.
Remember, if you feel like you know something that I don't know, I'm always open to learn something new. So if you know something I don't, tell me. I don't have a problem.
Yeah, share that. I just was kind of confused by why am I sitting on the panel talking about, well, the women, they're horrible and they don't have nothing and they can't do anything. Okay, not here. You got enough reality TV for that.
Exactly. And speaking of which, or reality TV, I want to bring something up. So you guys probably have seen this. Everybody, is in tune with social media, or most people are. So I don't know if you guys saw this. Well, someone posted a video, and I think it was a scenario that him and his girlfriend was doing. I don't know, or just this guy. His girlfriend was at the shop. He said he GPSed her and followed her salon. Okay, and he said that they only had $17 in their account. And he was like, oh, she bogus. Now, why would we only got 17 in the account. The baby need food, this and that. She said, our baby is on Similac. And he said, well, there's only noodles at home. Okay, well, you can eat noodles. You're the one that doesn't have a job. So what I'm trying to get at here is everyone was chiming in and saying that, $17 in the account. What is she doing getting her nails done? And he does not have a job. So it was a couple people that came on. And this goes to what Kia's saying, was bashing the mom. What kind of lady is she to, and it was another woman. What kind of lady is she? What kind of mother is she? What kind of girlfriend is she to be speaking about her boyfriend on live, whatever, which it was him that GPSed her and said, we only got $17 in the account and he does not have a job and they have a baby at home. Now, my thing is, I understand that you women probably feel like it's a double standard because somebody made the comment, well, what if he had bought a video game? This goes back to what I said when I say you as a man, and I don't care what year it is, if you believe in God and you feel that his word is law, his word never changes. Times change all the time, but his word never changes. It's because he was not leading her correctly. He wasn't leading her right. First of all, who tells you that they put the GPS on your phone? first and foremost. Second of all, what man goes and embarrasses girlfriend about a bank account of $17, and what man lets their bank account get down to $17? If you were leading correctly and you had an issue with a $17 bank account, no food, you should have took $17 or $10 out and bought staple foods. You can buy potatoes, rice, water's free out the faucet. I'm just saying. Anybody got any comments on this? Because I had a problem with that.
I think it depends on the age range for that. When you're 21 and you're 22, you tend to allow and put up with more stupidity. And that's the norm.
Okay.
To resort to social media for your ignorance.
Right.
So I don't know where I can't see 30-ish anything acting in that manner.
They didn't say an age, and they didn't look too old, but they didn't look really young either. But it's just from what I saw. But it's just in itself, the comments that people were making. And I felt like, first of all, she's not a wife, she's a girlfriend. And I know we have to get that respect beforehand, but that's another part of it. Why would you put yourself and your girlfriend on blast and put something like that on social media to be critiqued and criticized? That's not how a man handles things. Take on it.
I guess. But then at the same time, you got to remember, if were they married? They were girlfriends. They were in a relationship. They're in a relationship, so that wasn't new for them, that situation.
But why would you do something like that? Why would you GPS?
Like I said, it's not new for them. That's what they usually do.
That's crazy. Stop. Would you stop? Turn that camera off. She kept saying, would you stop? I don't think it was real. I really do think it was a scenario. And I think it was put there for people to critique and look at. But, you have some people who take it seriously. And there are situations that has happened like that. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like for a man, if you're gonna say you a man, be a man. Don't do childish things. That was childish to me. Instead of taking your woman to the side and saying, hey, this is not how we do stuff.
I agree.
I think it was a joke, though. It was, but I'm just saying it could be something. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was funny.
I was like, is he stupid?
That's not even funny that it was funny.
She was like, it was $7. He was like, so it's $7, so you use $17. He just went and he followed her all the way to the back. She was like, I gotta rest my hands because he was doing her nails. She was like, this only $7. It's just a manicure. I mean, people critique everything. You should have seen it. It was over 1 million views on that thing.
Wow. We should send them our videos. We'll get those million views.
Right.
We got a question, ladies. It says, this guy, he said, talk about what you want in a man. We'd love to know. No fantasy man, but what you truly want. Well, time in the day. Seriously, it does. It depends on where I stand in my life at that time. So I don't really think that. I think when you get to a certain age in life, you no longer look for specific expectations. You change your views as you grow. And so what may have, and I've said this before, what may have worked for me 2 or 3 years ago may not work for me today, and vice versa. I think it's really, for me, what I'm looking for. I think it's, if you come to me with the qualities of the morals, family morals and values, savings, the aspect of savings, you not necessarily have to have $1 million saved, but you know how to save, and you're interested in property owning and travel and then we can gel. The fact that you may not pick up your socks or you leave your toothbrush out, we could probably work with, so you could say, the list can go on and on about what you want in a man. We can say it, we want him to have a Maserati. We want him to have multi-million-dollar units in Chicago. We want him to fly us to Europe weekly. That's far-fetched. Is that far-fetched? Not really. It's not far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched if that's something you want.
Exactly.
And those are things that you enjoy doing and goals you want to reach with someone. Me personally, there's a lot of things I want in a man, but I don't want to put those views out there. And when I get with a man, I don't want to tell you that, because I don't want you to bring something phony to the table trying to give me what I want, and then later on you switch up, the true colors come out. No, just bring yourself, and I'll decide if no, I can't deal with that, or I can deal with that. Same thing with you. If you get to telling me all this stuff, I don't want to be trying to act like something that you want that I know I don't really like or I'm not into. So I'm not gonna phony kick it. No,
I think it comes to a point where you work on wanting it together. I think when you have a conversation with someone at the beginning, and then you get their views on what they like and what they want to do in life, and then you kind of align it with yours. You know, if they're different, then you're probably not on the same page.
I got a question, because Kalicia's a little bit younger than us. I want to know what y'all, I'm just saying, as a younger woman, do y'all think the same thing? I mean, do you feel like when you talking to a guy, you want to tell him what you want in a man, or do you want him telling you what he want in a woman, or how do you feel about that? I mean, is that something that y'all?
No, I mean, I can't speak for anybody else in my age group, but me personally, I'm looking at conversation, and if you're intellectual in my mind, and, you know, like, I'm looking at things that people normally probably wouldn't look at. So, I mean, I guess I'm a different breed, because, like, I'm not going to change myself, and I don't want him to change himself. And
so, Kalisha, what do you want in a man? That's what they want to know.
I can't answer that.
What is it? I mean, what are you looking for when he come to you and he approach you and say, "Hey, fine wine, what's going on? What's your name? Like, what's up? Like, you know, what do you? I mean, what don't you want in a man? Maybe we should ask that if you don't know what. Or is it kind of what I said, aligned to what I made?
It does. It's basically what I want at that time. Like right now, I mean, somebody approached me today, I'd probably look at him like he was stupid, because I mean, right now, my focus isn't on dating, and I mean, it is on dating because everybody needs a companion and everything, but it's not on like relationships and stuff like that. So somebody,
because I don't think it's someone. It's probably because that one hasn't caught your eye.
True. That is true. That is very true. That is very true.
So
I mean, like I said, I go off of conversation. Like, if you can stimulate my mind and everything like that, like, I don't like talking to stupid people. I don't like listening to people talking about they on the block, and, you know, like what my age group generally talks to. So
what's your age group?
Well, I'm 31, so I would say between, I guess, 28 and 35.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right,
so,
girl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mine,
Janice. Someone wants to know, what do we want?
Well, you know, I think that it's all about the personality, compatibility. But what I'm looking for in a guy would be someone who's loyal, that's got values, that's driven, you know, that knows how to treat a woman, and who's not selfish, and, you know, a bunch of different things. I mean, the list can go on and on and on and on. You know,
Okay.
But,
Okay. Next, Irie.
think she
What
got
is it?
hers.
Well, he's working on it. He still hasn't, like she said before, he hasn't taken me off the market.
Off the market. I guess I would say an intellectual, someone who responsible, has goals. Definitely, if they have children, it has to be in their children's life often, not, you know, just on birthdays or Christmas holidays. But I want somebody that's just honest, consistent. It's a lot of things I look for, so I can go on and on as well.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Don't start
I think it's a broad,
And then turn out something else.
You know.
Yeah.
I think it's a broad question, because it just all really depends on the person and their circumstances. So we can't expect say, for instance, we come and we say, hey, I like to go out 3 or 4 times a week. I like to get wine and dine 3 or 4 times a week. But you meet a guy and he has three or maybe 3 kids, and he has to share his responsibility throughout the week and maybe flip-flop weekends. Then you can't get that. So I can't really say, you know, what's funny, Dion? You laughing. What the heck is funny,
It's
Dion?
about compromise.
I was just going to say,
About
and this is why Kia does not want to date a man with children.
No, but young children. I don't date men with young children. It's just not. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's not even so much of that. Remember, I said I don't date men that don't have a relationship with their children. That you haven't seen your kid, or you haven't talked to them in 6 months.
It's a red flag.
Yeah.
Oh, homie, hold on 1 second. Let me get the other line. I'll hit you right back.
Right.
Block.
And delete.
It's not happening. So, okay. So he just wanted to know, you know. So when we were just speaking at the beginning of our segment about women, uplifting other women or the next woman, why is it so sometimes hard to deal with your kid's father or ex-husband's previous relationship, the parents, the baby mama, I want to say, or the ex-wife issue? Like, why, if we've had our kid and your kid is 10 years old now, okay, and now I'm in his life, why are you still trying to make it hectic for us? That is just ridiculous.
I honestly think it could be what the father is saying about the mother. I mean, in my situation, I have 2 kids, and the youngest one, his father, her father, me and the mother don't get along, and it's because of what is said behind closed doors, because I come to the lady, approach, I'm try to be respectful. It's all about the kids or whatnot, but still somehow it's tainted where, blah, 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 blah.
Well, you're saying that what he's telling the mother, the baby mom?
It could be with the man, like whether the man is with a new woman or he's with his other baby mom, whoever he's with, whoever he's dealing with, he could be saying bad things about the mother of his child. And with my instance, like my youngest, her dad, he talks about me to another woman. So that's why, like, me and her can't get along because of what's being said. And it's unfortunate.
Is that fair though? Should we be always trusting what the guy say, or should we try to stick around and really do our research?
Here's my thing. Don't tell me anything about her, because it's not about, I don't have no relationship with her. I don't want a relationship with her. That's between you and her. Don't talk to me about her, because see, I feel like in the long run, if we were to ever break off or whatever happens, you're going to try the same thing with me. Talk to me and call this lady names to me either. Exactly. Because later on, you'll be trying the same thing with me. I'm not going. That's a woman, and you're going to respect her as a woman. Now, if you don't like her or don't want to deal with her, that's fine. Don't bring it here. I don't want to hear it. Point blank, period. I don't want to hear it. So I don't even let that situation go any further. You can't talk to me about it because I'm not listening to it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Janice, what's your input on that?
I don't know. I haven't really dealt with that. I've never really had to deal with that, so I can't really speak from personal experience. But I do feel like when you have kids with someone else and you're in a new relationship, that everybody has to figure out how to make it work. Because if you're planning to be with that person, whether you marry them or whatever, it is one family. They have to figure out how to make it work. It's all going to be one family.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But I always hear, I haven't experienced that either, but it is so many situations where the new or spouse or girlfriend come into play, and she has to, the relationship is now based upon if the ex, which is the baby mama, gonna act right.
Yeah.
Because that's stress to the relationship. No one wants to be bothered with a disgruntled ex. That's ridiculous.
I never had that problem.
On both ends of it, like there could be crazy exes or the new woman, getting involved where she shouldn't be and making decisions. So I could see that, causing problems.
Yeah, it will. So
Like
what happens when a young guy has a baby that's about 3 or 4 months, right? And he's with his new girlfriend, and she calls at 2 or 3 in the morning. The baby wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning. Is that acceptable? The father or the child?
If it's an emergency, yeah, that's acceptable.
What's an emergency with the baby?
The baby had a fever.
No. I'm not saying. I know about emergency.
The baby needs some diapers,
right?
And she didn't have the money, or she didn't want to leave. I don't know.
Right.
It has to be an emergency.
It does have to be an emergency.
You know what?
Yeah.
It depends on how high that fever is. I'm sorry. Don't call my house that late. I'm sorry. Period. You better be at an emergency room.
The more
this kid got a fever.
Yeah. The majority of the time,
babies get fevers.
That when that happens is because the man don't take control of the situation.
He allows
it to get out of control. And then here it is that the women are tick for tacking at each other.
Yeah.
And because he didn't make the initial, hey, Stephanie, this is my kid's mother.
Right.
I'm with her.
And
We're in a relationship.
situation right now. My ex, we haven't been together in a long time, so I'm completely over him. He's in a new relationship. My daughter is allowed to go over to his house, which she's around the new girl. The thing is, I asked him, well, if my daughter is going to be around this lady, don't you think it's time for us to meet?
Right.
And then the situation is, well, I don't have a girlfriend. That's not my girlfriend. Then why is my daughter around this woman that you don't consider? Because he never wants to be honest with me, to tell me the situation. I'm the one trying to make the situation better than what it is,
Right.
Trying to introduce myself. I don't want to just drop my daughter off to her house and I never met the woman.
Yeah.
I feel like a woman should come out to
Definitely.
meet you,
Exactly, and they don't. It goes both ways. Either the ex have no interest, or the current girlfriend have no interest, and that goes back
Intimidation.
to that goes back to the women, stepping up to each
I
other
think
and giving the
sometimes
compliment.
it's intimidation, and then sometimes it's people are withdrawn. They're all for themselves. I don't want to meet her for what? What I want to meet her for? It's just so ignorant. I just think, what do you mean? What do you want me? You're in here with my child. Don't you want to know something about the mother of this kid? Or maybe it's something she's doing and you wonder why she do that. Meet her mom, and maybe you'll find out why she does that. Or maybe, well, why are you coming home saying this? I need to meet this lady that you're around. People don't take time to do that. Everybody is too busy trying to be ignorant and spiteful toward, just like the first thing you said, selfish. Worried about themselves.
What was the first thing I said?
When you first started talking, that was something that you mentioned, like lady bashing. That was the first thing that girl wanted to say. Well, why don't we talk about the deadbeat,
no good
mothers,
the no good women out here.
See, and to me, to me, and it might not be whoever that was her situation, but to me, it's a lot of it out there where women feel like they're with this new guy and they're like, well, she don't even come get these kids, or look how she act. It's like you wait to you look for little stuff so you can bash this lady. You don't know the whole situation, and you don't try to know it because that's what you want. You want to bash her to make yourself. And that's what I mean by I don't want to be telling somebody what I want in a man. Just bring what you got to the table, and if that's what I think is going to work for me or for us, then it's going to work. If it's not, I'm going to move around.
That's true. It's true. It's just it's a lot of situations where the families are like breaking up, or they don't succeed in their relationships because of exes, or the current girlfriend have some type of hang up, and it's not about us, it's about these kids.
Yeah. And that's what goes back to what you said again. These men don't step up. If you want to be with somebody and you want to be in a relationship, then you should be. And that's, to me, Irie, that's disrespectful. I mean, for her, and you need to be telling me who this lady is and she's around my kid.
Well, my thing is, I don't want to keep her from her father because of this reason.
Right.
She's not complaining or saying that anything is wrong, so I just go ahead and let it be.
Yeah. Right. But that's still disrespectful. I know what you're saying, but
then again, that's why I say too, it's a case of him not stepping in to say,
exactly,
hey, this is Irie, this is my daughter's mom, and this is my whatever her name is, and introducing them. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to, as a man?
He wants to keep the door open. He wants to be able to
play back both for the sides of the fence.
Yep.
Allow it. We allow it. Not the other party, you per se, but the woman. She's allowing it. She's allowing it. And guess what? At this point, even if he wanted to get away with something and say, hey, I'm going with my daughter this weekend. If she had that small relationship with you, she would know the schedule of your daughter coming over, and this is how he still get away with what he want to do.
Yeah. I have a question. Y'all just stemmed the question. Say, for instance, you was in a relationship with the gentleman, and he has small kids, maybe 9, 10. That's not too small, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so 9, 10, and Christmas time. Okay, well, me and baby mama finna go Christmas shopping, or everything that he does for the kids, he has to do it with the mom. What do y'all feel about that?
That's
with
not
the
acceptable.
Ex?
It's all about trust. How he makes you feel. He makes you feel like you're trustworthy.
Is he in a relationship now?
He's in a relationship with that person. Say you and whoever, Michael Jackson is in a relationship, and he has 2 kids by another young lady, and then he says, okay, and I mean it's for every occasion.
This is so funny. Every occasion, because it sounds
introduce you to this woman that he's spending so much time with the kids?
No.
Oh.
He wants to go shopping with the ex-kid's
Oh, and
mother.
not just the ex-kid's mother, sometimes the grandma.
It depends on the relationship they had before. Like if they were married or something like that, or been together for a long time, they obviously a family. You know, that'll never change. If they have kids together, you know, it just really depends on the situation.
Wait,
They're obviously a family if he's with
Well,
you.
you're saying he's
wait.
with his
I want to make
ex-mother,
sure that I
though.
heard this right.
Would be coming along with them?
Right.
Would she have a problem with me tagging along? I mean, I like shopping too.
Well, he doesn't want you to come.
Are
along.
you all having a serious conversation right now?
Yes.
There's no dang way in the world my guy that I'm with today,
how I
right
feel,
now,
He's gonna go
is
shopping
going shopping
with
with
his
his
ex.
ex. I don't care how old them kids is. What? First off, Christmas is called a hidden holiday. They think Santa doing it anyway. So why in the heck would they take the kids shopping with them in the first place?
I mean,
They
just
wake
any
up and
occasion.
the gifts are under the tree.
But
So
any occasion, not just Christmas.
it
but
is
just
no other
any
time
holiday.
that them kids be buying some gifts.
Well, clothes, like clothes for school.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's what him and his current woman need to do.
They need to do that. They
shop.
need to be buying that
Exactly.
stuff.
I just put it out there. I just wanted to know.
Well, I
What
hope
you
whoever watching that got the situation hear me. Stop. Go shopping with the new man that's with the girl for some toys that they think Santa done bought.
I mean, even with the grandmother too.
With the grandmother.
Yes, he's going shopping with his daughter's mother's mother, with the grandmother on the mama side.
So it's like a family trip.
So
No,
who
I'm just
paying?
He is.
And why she need to be there?
Just asking the question.
I don't know.
Well, you got your answer for whoever the question was for.
Viewers, what do you think on that?
Absolutely not.
Please tap it. Tune in.
I'm gonna
Well,
tell
what do
you.
think about like having dinner and stuff like that, like as a family, the exes and the kids and stuff like that.
Girl, please.
With the
That's
new
okay.
wife too.
Girl,
Yeah,
please.
I mean, the new wife, yes, she can be there, but even
Well,
if
she
she's
know how
not,
to
like,
behave
yeah.
herself and act like a woman.
It depends on how old those children are.
What we
Yeah.
going to
You're
dinner
thinking
for?
about it from the kid. You got to think about this. Like,
Because
you're
you-
talking
If it's an
about kids.
occasion, I
You want the kids to
understand.
be able to see you.
Graduation,
Yeah,
Yeah,
graduation.
if it's an
Like
occasion,
major event.
I
a
understand.
big birthday party,
Yes.
18, 16,
If it's an occasion,
a
Not just
birthday
Friday
party.
night,
not
yeah.
just
But we're not
Friday
about to
night
go
out.
hang out at the movies, baby.
Yeah,
Not
that
at
ain't
all.
gonna work out.
Mm-mm.
Because
You
it
going
just
to the movies
not.
with your boyfriend and his ex and all the
If
kids?
they're kids, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You know what? You are
Because I
a
feel
hell of a
like
woman, Janice. I
You have to
I
put
love
the
you.
Kids, and trust. If you can't trust the man you with, you shouldn't be with him.
It's not about trust at that point. It's about the relationship that you have with your man, okay?
Right.
And you all have a relationship with them, the kids,
Mhm.
and the ex have a relationship with her kids,
Right.
okay? Now, if you wanted to play family time, y'all should have made it work. Okay, you all, it shouldn't have been a situation she would have broke up in the first place if y'all went to go taggy back and play pickup.
I can see it both ways, but I definitely could see still being a family for the kids. Just because you don't work out and have a romantic relationship,
There's a
you can still
difference
do family
between,
together.
no, there's a difference
No, that's
between
different. That's
occasions. We
It's
said
different.
16-year-old birthday parties, 18-year-old prom, homecoming. Families do come together, I understand that. But we're not finna it's Thursday night, let's try to figure out what's planned. You wanna call Marie and them? My ex, let me call my ex. Marie, what y'all doing? Get the kids together. We finna go pick y'all up. We got an
No, I
eight-seater.
mean something that's planned and more organized. I could see an ex having dinner with his ex and their kids together. I feel like people should still do those family things for their children. Just
And how old should these
divorced.
children be
It
about?
could be any age.
Personally, my parents, they're divorced. They've been divorced for 5
They're
years,
still friends.
and they're still friends.
Yeah, still friends.
And
that's
and
fine.
like they just went to brunch this morning with my sister, and my dad remarried, and my mom has a boyfriend, and figure out how to be cordial for us, and we're grown. All of us are grown.
My daughter's
I am
father
so
comes
glad that
over
works
every
for y'all.
Saturday to cook breakfast.
I mean, to each his own.
My daughter's father, he comes over every Saturday morning and cooks breakfast for the kids. I mean, we haven't been together.
Janice, you're not in another, well, I don't know. Are you?
Even when I
No.
was-
What I'm saying is that you're not in a
That's not gonna
home
continue.
married to a man right now.
If I was to get married with someone else,
He's
I
not
would
coming
not
over there making
continue
breakfast.
My daughter's.
He gonna come over to your house to
Yes,
make
he
breakfast
will.
with your husband
Oh,
home.
yes, he will.
Oh, guess what? That's a
He's
special
around
kind of
with his
husband.
jaws.
I guess so. Well,
So
hey.
So here's the thing. So if I get married to somebody else, why should I cut that routine out? That's for my kids and their father. I'm not gonna stop that.
That's
because
why
of
your-
a-
they have a
They
house.
need to go
Yeah,
into
they
his
need to have
house
to
and
do that.
doing that.
I'm okay with it both ways.
God bless you. God, I told you she is special. Men, this is what you are getting. You have that's.
You know what my mother told me?
You go.
Her mother was remarried, and she had there's 4 with her first husband. My mom was one of 4, and then her mother's second husband, they got married. Her father would come over and spend time with them, with her stepfather over and everything. Like, I mean, this is an adult thing. It's not about. I don't have any insecurities, and stuff like that. And the person I'm gonna be with doesn't either. Won't.
It's not about insecurities for me. It's about, this is mine. This space over here is mine. Okay, this is my space. I pay it. I run it down. I do everything for it. This is my space, and I choose who I want in my space. And there's very few that I let close to me in my space.
I feel like that leaves openings.
And your ex playing house in my house is not happening at all.
I think it's
Cordial for the kids for holidays is not a problem, but you're not about to get up on Saturday morning and say, "Hey, I want to go by my ex's house and she there with her man, and I'm gonna go over there and make breakfast." That is not gonna happen. That should be on a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, when I agreed to it, I was talking about more like birthdays and holidays.
Yeah.
A reason to bring the family together.
Right.
That I agree with. If it's an occasion, I ain't going for no every
If
other
you can
Saturday.
remain
Why
kids
not?
for friends for the kids, you don't have
Girl.
to hate your baby mama
And who
or
pays?
baby daddy because y'all broke
pay
up.
for everybody at the movie?
Well, I'm not
You don't have to hate your baby mama or your baby daddy because y'all broke up.
That's true.
Where is that coming from? Nobody said anything about hate.
It's
Look,
still a part of your life, no matter what.
Here's the thing. You know what?
still gotta take
This is
part.
one
We're not
thing-
saying
to me in the past. So I have 2 daughters. Yes, they have separate fathers. I have 2 daughters. They're 6 years apart. And my little one had just recently started school, so they were doing I think she was in the 1st grade, and they had a daddy-daughter dance. So yeah, they daddies was taking them. They went together. That had nothing to do with me. Now they didn't go. I'm not gonna say they went in the same cars, but while they were there, from what I gathered, they sat and congregated and talked together and hung out at the daddy-daughter dance with the kids and did what they did. I wasn't there to know exactly what went on, but this is what I was told by my oldest daughter, and this is what I was told at the time by my youngest daughter's father when he came back. That's who I was with at the time. And they had a good old time. They got along. I mean, they were cordial when they saw each other, but it wasn't no, yeah, man, I'm gonna come over next week and I'm gonna cook, my baby girl breakfast. Y'all don't mind. Yeah, no, you're not coming over here cooking no breakfast. You better take her to your house and cook breakfast.
I have a question. Okay, let's say if you yourselves, ladies, you guys are little kids, and you grew up with your parents, and all of a sudden your parents get a divorce.
That happened.
Wouldn't it be, how would you feel if your parents could come together and have normal things together with you as a family throughout your childhood growing up? Like divorce, separation, all those things are really traumatizing and hard for kids. Why shouldn't the parents be able to get
Do
together?
you hear
and do
yourself?
something?
Did you hear what you
I
just
definitely
said?
hear myself.
Okay, you said kids, Janice. Those are kids. They don't know the difference. They don't understand. No, not no kid, not no little bitty, not even if they 9 or 10.
I say for occasions.
Yeah, for occasions, yes.
And
But
there's
just to
enough
be doing
occasions
that,
throughout the year that we can all get together.
Yourself was a kid. You grew up with your mom and your dad, and then all of a sudden they divorced, they split up. You don't have mom and dad there every day.
Okay.
So now every time you see mom and dad, they are always separate. Only time you do activities together is separately unless it's a special occasion.
That's right.
It worked for 98% of the kids
people,
today.
yes.
It works, but there's a lot of kids that have issues because of their trauma. I mean, what's wrong with getting together and doing family stuff? Like, I mean, I don't see a problem with
I
that.
think it depends on the situation. If the woman
It depends on the
is
people,
married
obviously,
or
'cause
in an involved relationship, different. She may be more subject to say, hey, you can come by here or you come in. Say, for instance, she has a TV stand from IKEA. Everything is IKEA needs to be fixed and put together. So she has a TV stand from IKEA and she's single and she allowed the kid's dad to come over and put it together. But if my man is home, he can come pick up his, my man should do it, but he's not going to come over and put the TV together unless he could put it together at his house and bring it and drop it off. But he's not going to come over. The limits change when you in a relationship. There's standards.
And most men
Right.
are not going to want your ex to do it. They're going to they're not going to want that. How does that make them feel or make them look like I can't put a stand together for my girl. That's not.
Of course.
Yeah, no.
But as far as getting together, the holidays, yeah, the birthdays, yeah,
Occasions.
the 8th grade,
Quinceañeras.
yeah,
Sweet
those
16s. Not no-
occasions. But we're not gonna pick up on
Yes,
a
they
Friday
are,
night and go
Janice.
get 10 tickets to the movies and we all going as a happy Joe Lucky. That ain't happening.
I don't have a problem
Now, if
with
he
it.
got 5 kids by 5 different women, that's understandable. Go ahead and pick all 5 of your kids up and take them to the show. So you mean to tell me, what if he had like 5 different kids?
And 3 baby mamas.
Yeah.
Then
so
he gonna take all of them, go
going
hang
to the
out.
show? Parenting at the
'Cause
show?
that's
I
the
don't see
same
a problem
thing.
with
That is ridiculous.
I
No,
don't see a problem with it.
not mine.
Janice, we're gonna open you a show up called
No,
Sister Dates.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell
You know
you.
what? I mean, everybody is different. Like, I don't have
All
an
in the
issue
family.
with-
I want to get some
8 is
feedback.
enough.
You know,
I agree with her. If you can remain friends for the kids, I don't know what he's saying to, but that was old. He said, I agree with. Oh gosh, she said my parents always invited each other and their spouses to occasions, but my father was never cooking in my mom's house. He said, yep, I agree with Cinnabons. I agree with Janice too, but ain't no man cooking breakfast in the house.
Thank you.
he can cook breakfast for his kids all he wants. I don't have a problem with that.
What about
Well, you
your
don't have
boyfriend?
a
What if your
problem with
boyfriend had a
that if
problem
you're
with it?
single. That's why I said the dynamics change when you're in a
What
relationship.
if your boyfriend had a problem with it? If you had someone?
Okay, so my kids have this relationship with their father. If anybody is coming into my situation afterwards, they have to accept the way that things are.
You're gonna be single a
I'm not
long
gonna
time.
go. No, I'm not. You don't know my situation.
I
I'm
guess.
not single at all.
I guess.
You know, I am in a situation right
Girl.
now. It's not
That don't need to be
We're working
revealed.
here,
The thing
yeah.
about it is the reality behind you having a man at home. You're in a relationship with this man at home.
I'm in
The
shock right
boundaries
now.
change.
So if a man from the outside world comes into my life trying to change what's going on,
No. We no. You
that's
you're gonna
not
take it too
happening.
far and say
It's the
change.
same concept.
You can't say change what's going on. That's not changing what's going on. That's an understanding.
Okay, so if I'm with somebody or house together, then that can be different. But as far as this goes, this is my home.
Janice, it's different
Okay.
when you're saying an occasion and just the pickup.
Well, that's how I'm okay
Mhm.
with that. Everybody is different. I'm cool with that.
Wait.
She can find
Okay, so
somebody
she
that's on the
said.
same page
Okay,
as she.
Yeah, that's
she
true.
just
How we
said
do it.
something,
Guys are.
and you
It's-
just said something. She said, "This is my house." Okay, so there's a difference if it's you
If
and
it's our
his
house,
home.
of course. Then
Okay.
because there's different respect and different boundaries.
Okay.
This is my home. But if we have a home together, then of course what we is gonna
Kalisha,
decision we make together.
can your kids, father, mother, and everybody else come over your house and cook?
No. Not in my
Not your house, no.
Not in my kitchen.
Yeah, no,
So
my
why
ex
not? You have
isn't.
like issues with your ex?
No.
No,
I don't
it's not
have
even
to-
that I
you're
have
not gonna-
issues. I mean,
Are you gonna allow your kids' current girlfriend to come over your house and cook?
Wait, my kid's current?
No, your kid's
Kid's
father's
father.
current
Girl.
girlfriend.
No,
Why not?
I don't have kids with her.
Guy, can he go over to his ex and cook?
That's
for
kind of
her
what I wanted to
kids?
say.
Yes, he can.
He can
Girl,
go over
bye.
to his ex and cook.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait
Well,
a
you
minute.
know,
So
it's somebody for
the
everybody.
father can come
He's
over and
over
cook,
there.
Janice, but the girlfriend can't come with him.
Get on
I didn't say
Janice
his
about
girlfriend
her
couldn't come with
thoughts.
him.
That's what she just
I
asked.
just don't agree.
She
I don't
said-
agree
that's not
myself.
what She asked if his girlfriend could cook. in my
I
house.
did, but I meant to say it how she mentioned it.
Yeah, I want to know if the girlfriend
Yes.
come with.
Yes.
I'm just simply not going. Viewers, I
Meet
don't
us
have a
for
problem.
another episode of Sister Dates starring Janet. I'm kidding. This love. She know I'm just with her.
About,
I mean, to
We
each
gonna
his
pick it back
own.
up.
To
We gonna
each
pick
his
it back
own.
up next week. That was interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to each his own. But I'm
Ladies,
just,
thank you for coming out
not
for
doing
another episode of Ladies of Posh Chicago. Remember, email us, ladiesofposhchicago@gmail.com. We're adopting a family. Send us your story. Have a good
Yes.
evening.
Bye.
Sundays, 8 p.m.
8.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You tell me change is in the near distance, but all I see is your